the years. But the big miss, I still think, is Guimaraes in the middle of the park. But I tell you what, they're not short of that. They are not short of pace. That front four currently is as good as anything in the country. And Buemo, Fernandes, and his feet.
United in town. Michael Carrick's unbeaten record as United manager on the line once again. Newcastle want to get over Saturday's setback here. The last 28 meetings have produced 84 goals. It bodes well, Coisty.
It certainly does.
Too high for Anthony Gordon. Trippier tries to keep it alive. It comes back off the frame of the goal. And the follow-up from Hall over the top. Newcastle almost off to a flyer.
Well, look at the fans of Newcastle.
Caught in around the back of Harry Maguire. And the cross to the centre is straight to the Belgian goalkeeper, Semi-Ladens.
I'm just having a look at Bruno Fernandes.
Šeško to Bruno Fernandes. A shot off balance from Mateusz Cunha. I think his feet just gave away there as he tried to strike the shot. Good record of scoring against Manchester United. Joelinton to get in to put pressure on Casemiro. Down upon him. Here's Harvey Barnes. Return flick from Anthony Gordon and an impressive slide from Newcastle. Joelinton involved for a third time in the move. And this is Harvey Barnes, and that is so close to giving Newcastle the lead. What a move that was from the edge of their own penalty area.
Yeah, from one end of the field, the other from Newcastle.
Lenioro, Ilanga. Oh, he'd love a goal against his former employer. Anthony Ilanga, who's yet to score in the Premier League for Newcastle. This was certainly worth a crack.
Well, do you know what it is?
Harry Maguire bundles into the back of Anthony Gordon, and that's going to be a free kick to Newcastle United.
Do you know what it is? A really clever player from
Hall. Newcastle attacking with real freedom at the moment. So that's well claimed by Sonny Lamons. To Nusayr Mazraoui. Cunha, oh, that was a clever idea. Tried to see the game was against tonight's opponents. He played on Trafford on Boxing Day. Header won by Casemiro. Luke Shaw is down. He's holding his head, so the referee is obliged to bring play to a halt.
Well, it was a bit of a mismatch because you see Shaw there up against Dan.
Barnes at full stretch trying to keep it active. Mazraoui's not been able to clear. Tonali!
Talked about the possession stats, Connor, but I was saying what part of the field are they doing? Well, that graphic there just shows it's in the final third.
Nobody's come to challenge him. This is Ilanga. Not for the first time, the cross is somewhat overcooked from Anthony Ilanga. Cunha with the flick. Šeško. Two players down, and the referee has come across, and Kieran Trippier holding his eye. Nicely clipped in. Mateusz Cunha was backpedaling. Šeško, can he adapt? Another bite to the cherry, nearly. Benjamin Šeško so close to smuggling it in.
Well, no.
Casemiro. Free kick to Manchester United. Referee is reaching for his pocket here. It's the first. And Buemo. Good surge to the byline, but tracked all the way by Lewis Hall. Flag, the black and white shirt streaming forward now. Gordon tried to take it in. In the Premier League, you've got to ride the storm. You've got to cling on while your opponent is a purple patch. No, it's a little clip. Headed down by Chow. Shielded by Tonali. Now Gordon. He wants a free kick, but he... Casemiro's little reverse pass to Mateusz Cunha. Malik Chow commits a foul in a dangerous area and threatens Burnley. It's a problem for Ruben Amorim. And despite the improvement under Michael Carrick, it's still a factor for the new regime. Yellow desperately trying to get defenders back. Joelinton's got Barnes to his left. He's only got eyes for goal himself, though. Another big Newcastle United chance.
Well, you can see the frustration on Eddie Howe's face.
Awkwardly. Elanga. Trippier on the overlap. Comes off the head of Luke Shaw and well claimed. Joelinton. Here's Mateusz Cunha. Trying to hold off Tonali. Trying to find Benjamin Šeško, who takes a tumble as he enters the penalty area for Trippier. Dan Bernard remained forward, using his height well, but nice footwork from Šeško. Bumo. Kobe Mino! That's an outstanding save from Aaron Ramsdale. Brought into the starting team tonight in place of Nick Pope. By the Newcastle fans to attack that penalty area. Elanga against Shaw. And it just wouldn't sit up for Harvey Barnes.
Well, listen to the noise in the stadium.
Here at St James's Park, and here is Anthony Gordon. Oh, he knew that Ramsey was to his right. Great anticipation. Lemons, the keeper, comes out and makes the challenge. But was that touch going to be an active one? On top, but who haven't been able to score. And now Manchester United have got it. That's good from Cunha, really good. He's left Trippier in his wake. Ramsdale with a save again. Mbeumo's following up. That should have been 1-0 to Manchester United. Big save from Ramsdale, but he didn't push it to safety. And Bryan Mbeumo might well have been in for his 11th Manchester United goal.
I just admire the
10 men of Newcastle are going to need extra energy now. Gordon, now was that a penalty? As he turned into the box. Bruno Fernandes with the challenge, and the referee points to the penalty spot. What a period of stoppage time this is. This is a massive moment. And he scores! And the 10 men lead. Anthony Gordon's 15th goal for Newcastle in all competitions this season. And now we are going to have some second half on our hands. No time to hang about for the visitors. Mazraoui was the nation mark left before that half-time whistle blows. Great delivery in. Casemiro scores for Manchester United. A red card, a penalty, and 2 goals scored, all in the space of stoppage time at St James's Park, as Manchester United draw back level away at 10-man Newcastle.
You would imagine with Anthony Gordon, playing up front, Joelinton to that left-hand side, because he's got the energy to deal with that space.
Trippier. Willock shows too much of it to Harry Maguire. He's been full of running, isn't he? Elanga's been able to pick the pocket here. Now Joelinton. Trippier available outside. Fouled by Casemiro. Free kick Newcastle. Malik Chow. Willock, who came on as a substitute at half-time. Kobe made him with the challenge to put it out for a Newcastle corner.
So many important headers as well for Manchester United as Casemiro.
Sent in by Trippier, and there was a push on Harry Maguire. Good run by Mbeumo. Chow had switched off momentarily. And Newcastle breathed a big sigh of relief. That was wonderful acceleration by Bryan Mbeumo to get onto that pass.
It's acceleration, but the pass from
very little room to manoeuvre, but Mateusz Cunha hoping he's done enough to get a free kick here. Free kick to Manchester United for Mateusz Cunha. Not enough on the pass to reach Mbeumo. And then Mazraoui.
Joelinton, Willock and Tonali.
Bruno Fernandes. So
it doesn't actually feel like it's 10v11, Connor.
Which is the biggest compliment you can play to any house team. Mazraoui has a little nibble on Elanga there. Now it was outside the penalty area. In case. Played in by Tonali. And it squirted through them all. It goes for a corner. Anthony Gordon is appealing. That may have come off a hand. Tonali's in swinger. Anthony Gordon was unmarked. Huge chance for Newcastle. And they worked the decoy and they created the space for Anthony Gordon here. What a clever corner kick routine. Oh, he's got... Cunha tries to get past Trippier, but he has fouled in. And that's a free kick to Newcastle. Hernandez. Masraouy's arriving with intent here. This is Masraoui.
Because it'll allow Mbuna and Cunha to go a little bit more central to help out Šeško.
Murphy's in the middle. Tonali's up there too. This is William Osula for Newcastle